The town of Hollow Pines whispered about a big-eyed gremlin that lived slightly amongst us. A nasty, dirty gremlin wrapped in layers of tattered clothing, stained with filth. Its face was caked in grime, its stringy, unwashed hair hanging in greasy tangles around its sunken cheeks. The stench of rot and urine clung to his thick and suffocating, repelling anyone who got too close. No one knew its name. No one cared. They simply learned to look past it, pretending it didn't exist. But its eyes, bulging, wide and never blinking, were impossible to ignore. And Marissa was afraid of everything. The dark, the unknown, even the sound of her own footsteps on an empty street could send a shiver down her spine. So when she heard the soft scrape of bare feet behind her on her walk home, her breath caught in her throat. She glanced over her shoulder. Nothing. The street lights flickered. The air turned thick and heavy. A rancid smell of decay filled her nostrils, making her stomach twist. It slowly said, "I see you." It stood under the nearest street lamp. Its layers of tattered clothing clung to her skeletal frame, its greasy, matted hair shifting as it tilted its head. Its eyes, bulging from their sockets, never blinked. Its lips stretched wide, unnaturally so, revealing blackened gums and rotting teeth. Marissa stumbled back, her heart hammering in her chest. She didn't move. Silent, slow. Its steps made no sound, yet it drew closer. Marissa turned and ran. Her breath ragged, the footsteps followed, faster, closer. The putrid scent of unwashed flesh and decay filled her lungs. A wet, sticky touch grazed the back of her neck. She reached her front door, fumbling for the key with shaking fingers. The lock clicked. She threw herself inside and slammed the door shut. Silence. Then came a tap, tap, tap. Marissa turned. Her stomach dropped. It stood at the window, its big, bulging, unblinking eyes pressed against the glass. Its long, dark tongue slid out, dragging across the cold pane, leaving a smear of saliva and filth. "I see you," it whispered. But the whisper wasn't coming from outside. It was inside the house. The lights went out. A deep, guttural giggle filled the darkness. The stench of rot curled around Marissa, suffocating her tiny neck. Fingers, too many fingers, brushed her skin. Marissa screamed.